I said, do y'all mind if I see that picture again? And the first lady was super young girl. She was super friendly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She pulled it and I was like, oh, okay. And as soon as the other chick that could tell, like, oh, this guy's doing something, she's like, no, don't speak to them. They like rushed them all out. But I told them right before they rushed out, I said, hey, like to elevate y'all's conversations next time, I said, understand that truck doesn't have a computer in it that we tune. It's irrelevant. So we moved on. They were trying to make their point about smoke, but it's just so comical, man, how silly DC is. It's so silly. The whole thing's silly.
How would you explain it to like a truck enthusiast? Because they tune into um, different social media pages, different YouTube channels. They follow you. They might read articles, and so this year, like from that perspective, has been really confusing because you've had conversations from like Lee Zeldin and the EPA and the shift that's happened there, and then we're all trying to interpret what does it mean for truck parts or tuning, and I think sometimes there's confusion that
Yeah.
that truck owners have about what can you buy, what can't you buy, and I mean it confuses me. I mean as well.
It's confusing.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, we're confused too, and I think the manufacturers are also confused. But I'd posted, I think on Facebook, one of the social medias, I'd posted a an email that we had received back from the EPA on the latest, latest changes. Uh, and the big thing right now, like nothing, so like nothing's changed in the sense that you could delete the DPF or CAD, EGR, etc. Like nothing in that realm has changed. I hope people understand that. I'm one of the ones that do. I do think it's going to change. I think it's going to change soon, but it hasn't changed yet. What has changed is basically the D-rate strategy, right? So like you don't put DEF in your truck and it does the countdown on the dash until it basically tells you pay your climate taxes or you can't move anymore. So they changed that strategy to where basically it doesn't derate in that fashion. There's still a derate system, but it's not going to screw you over as bad anymore. And I think that's just like a passive band aid for the moment.
Yeah, that was something that was really huge that caught my attention was that because it
Yeah.
seemed like something tangible had changed for the first time that I can ever remember with these
Oh
systems.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's changing. It's changing rapidly. And like I know that if it were up to Trump, just from some of my friends, from what I've heard, if it's up to Trump, full bore basically allow the states to dictate their own air policies and have basically just the simple OG standard